Hi and welcome to another studio vlog. So I thought I would start off this vlog just showing you guys the pocket journal kits all compiled. In the last vlog you saw me making the journals and like the tags, I think. So I thought I would just kind of give you a quick flip through of all of them and then show you what they look like completely packaged. So I wasn't able to film any of the packaging for this vlog because I need to get it done for the Royal Star Arcade Market, which has just gone. So yeah, everything's like pretty much packaged up, but I'll kind of be able to show you some of it. So the journals come in 3 sizes: large, medium and small. So you can see the different sizes there, and I'll put the prices up on the screen. So they will be available on my website, which I'll link below. So each kit comes with a journal, which you can see is pre-decorated, so you can just add your journaling, photos, memories, anything like that. It comes with like a wrap closure so it can expand and have enough space. Each journal comes with 3 tags: a color tag like this, and each tag has its own pocket. So there's 3 pockets for 3 tags. A book paper tag like this, and a plain tag like this. So you can see the pages in this one. Of course, each journal will be slightly different, but this is basically the basics of the journal. And then it also comes with some dialogue blanks, so like some cutout labels, which you can kind of see behind here. It comes with 2 faux washi tape strips, which are like to the back here. And they're quite long, they're just folded to fit into the packaging. It comes with 3 faux buttons like these, and as well as some like cutout pieces, like you can see this tree here, and some like clip art on book paper, which you can kind of see in the background here. All of the clip art is drawn by myself and then printed onto book paper. And then there are some inspirational words, which you can see behind here. And there's a few different words like beautiful, hopeful, happiness, believe, things like that. And then there's like just a few kind of like clip art images to go with the words. And yeah, that's the kit. So the clip art on book paper, you get 6 of those. You get 2 like of these kind of cutout shapes, and then you get 5 of these like colorful labels, which are behind here, and then 2 of these book paper girls, which you can kind of see that one's face there. So, and it all comes in this like little package, which is made out of tracing paper and sealed with like a little scrap from when I was making the pocket journals. And yeah, so that is the kit. And they will come, and the kit will come in a Ziploc bag, which you can store your kit in if you like. I guess if you want to keep it safe in your bag or your pocket, you can store it in the Ziploc bag it comes with so that it can stay safe. Because I call them pocket journals because at least the medium and the small should be able to fit in your pocket depending on your pocket size. The large one will most likely just be able to fit in a bag. And I just then staple this label on top of the Ziploc bag, just for like when it's selling. But yeah, you can just remove the staples and then you have your kit right in this Ziploc bag ready to go. And you can add like, you know, a little pen, pencil into the Ziploc bag. It all depends on the size. This is the large Ziploc bag size. This would be for the medium or small. So you can add like a little pencil, little pen, diagonal, anything like that. So you can kind of art on the go, or just store it for the end of your trip. So this is the large. This is what the large will look like. And now I will just speed through the rest of this. It's all pretty, it's just the same thing really. It's just different colors, different sizes. You can see like the little book paper girl a little bit easier here, the buttons, the words, some of those cutout shapes. In this one there's a cutout camera, yeah, little faux washi sticking up in the corner there. And yes, so by the time this vlog is out, I will have any of these that are still available listed. 2 of them did go in my last market at the Royal Star Arcade. So by the end of the month, I'm not too sure how much will be left. But yeah, any that's left will be listed, and I will probably put up the ones that have sold anyway, so just so you can take a look at the photos. But yeah, I'll definitely list the available ones. Again, you can see that clip art, like this little house there. This is like the top of a tree. Little cutout shapes, the little labels, so you can like write little sayings on there, the words. And yeah, and I put it in a tracing paper thing just so it looks a bit nicer, so you can see it, especially for when people are looking through it in the market. I actually put this in backwards. I'm supposed to put it facing out like this. And yeah, so while I flip through these, I'll fast forward this, and I guess I could just let you guys know about a few updates that I might have coming up. There we go. That's what it will look like from the back, so you can see all the goodies that you get in the kit. So things I have coming up for this month, it's quite a busy month. I have 3 markets this month actually. I have the one at the Royal Star Arcade, which has already gone, and then I have Maidstone Market coming up, and then I also have a craft fair, like a Mother's Day craft fair at Much Ado Events on 20th. So like the 3rd Sunday of the month. Yeah, so a really busy month coming up. So what I'll be doing this week, I want to do some gift tags, the deco art tags. I want to do some of those. I would like to do a few like Mother's Day cards. I do have some in stock. Some did sell at the Royal Star Arcade Market, and I just want to kind of add a different design because I kind of have the same design left because I created like multiple. So I thought I would make a couple more of those for this market coming up. Just a few. I think I might just do 4 kind of like quick cards. Yeah, it would be nice to stream this week. I'm trying to I did a couple streams last month on Twitch, and I would like to do a few more, like maybe 1 a week this month, just to kind of get myself used to it. So maybe I might stream like the Mother's Day cards or something, I'm not sure. So yeah, so I really want to get those stuff done. I might just say do a couple deco card sets because I have 4 to do. I have a whole bunch of tag blanks that were already decorated, but sadly Parson Thiefer did not paint the back sides of these tags, so I did that today. It was really simple. I just picked out the colors that matched it best from the front and painted the back. So that's done. I have assigned what chipboard elements I want to the tags, so now it's just to pick the 2 I want to do, and then I can do that, as well as the cards. And yeah, then I don't think I'll be able to get any more done this week because I really need to record a podcast and I don't know what to do yet, so I need to do that this week and get that edited and published for this week. So I'm cutting it kind of close. Actually, talking about that, if any of you are artists and would like to be on my podcast, I would love if you can shoot me an email or a message, anything like that. If you would like to be a guest, because that would be really cool. Any kind of art, traditional, digital, textile, ceramics, woodworking, anything like that. I am looking for. It'll be cool to meet new artists and everything through that. It's always nice to kind of like, especially if I've been following this person for a while on social media, it's always nice to like talk to them and everything. So yeah, if you are interested, please do shoot me a message or on any of my social medias or an email if you would like to be a guest on the podcast. And yeah, and something else I have coming up this month is my mixed media workshop. I'm really looking forward to that. It'll be my first workshop of the year. I've already got a few tickets sold, so I know it's definitely happening. So I'm hoping to fill this class. It'll be awesome to fill my class. And yeah, so that's what I have coming up this month. And then there'll just be a lot of product making, because then I think next week I'm not too sure what I want to do next week exactly. I think I probably have written it down what I want to do, get done next week. But yeah, I might maybe work on the pouches next week, because I really do need to get those done. So yeah, maybe the pouches I can do next week. But yeah, so I'm just taking it like week by week, because yeah, it's really busy. This is a very busy month. But then next month won't be as busy. I only have one market so far, because normally the Royal Star Arcade market is every first Saturday of the month, which I make every one. And the Maidstone market is every second Saturday of the month, but in April it's the first Saturday, so I'm only going to be able to do Royal Star Arcade. So at the moment I only have one market coming up next month, which would be nice. It'll be nice to have a breather, since this month will be pretty hectic. Almost all my weekends are full. Oh, and I also need to prepare some Outschool classes. I want to have a few to do over the Easter holidays. So I need to like film the intro videos and stuff. I've taken the photos, so I need to edit the photos, film the intro videos, and get that up. So once those are up, I'll make sure and put that in the description down below so that you guys can find it if you're interested. And the Outschool classes will be for kids. I will most likely put a photo up with the information, or like kind of write it or mention it later. But yeah, all my Outschool classes are for kids, and they're online classes. So if you're interested, you can check that out in the link below. So I thought I would start off with making some Mother's Day cards. So I'm quite into making cards where you can like remove the painting. So what I thought I would do is do a couple like watercolor illustrations. I tend to just do watercolor or gouache illustrations for these kind of cards. I find it's a bit quicker than acrylic. And I do just use watercolor and gouache more often now. But yes, so I just like cut the cards into A6 size, so that's an A4 into like 4 pieces, and then 2 of them I did like the Rosy Posy style, just one in a warm color palette, the other in a cool color palette, and then the other I did like a bouquet, a flower bouquet, and then, well, obviously it's a floral bouquet, and then a like floral wreath. So for the colors for the Rosy Posies, the warm color palette, I use Cadmium Red Pale Hue, Alizarin Crimson, and then I just kind of mixed those to get the different flower colors, and then I used Cadmium Yellow and Sap Green for the leaves, and Cadmium Yellow I used for like the background, just really watered down so it wasn't just like stark on white. And then for the cool color palette, I used Ultramarine Blue, Phthalo Blue. Ultramarine is actually a warm blue, but I wasn't being like that specific because alizarin is a cool red. But yeah, so the cool colors I used Ultramarine Blue, Phthalo Blue, and then I mixed Phthalo Blue with alizarin Crimson for the purple flower, and then I used Viridian for the leaves and Lemon Yellow for the background. Again, very light so you can barely see it. Just so it's not stark. And I also just wanted like the border of the painting to stand out, just be like a nice white clean border. So that's why I've stuck it down with washi tape. And yeah, so I just put like blobs of color down, and then I added details with the watercolor, like the same colors on top. And then I went in, added some highlights with some Royal Talons white gouache, which is a really great white gouache. I really like it. It's nice and strong and bright. And then I thought it would be nice to add a bit of shine, so I used a calligraphy pen with some Winsor Newton Gold calligraphy ink and added some gold like highlights and details, and I also added some white and gold spots to the background because it was just looking kind of plain, but I didn't want the background to take away from the focal images, so that's why I just added some dots. And yes, and I worked on all of these paintings at the same time because so I wouldn't have to like sit and wait for anything to dry. I would just kind of just swap them out. I've edited it so it's all like the Rosy Posies are all together. You can see it from start to finish together, and the bouquet and floral wreath is all together. But yeah, I just worked on them all at the same time. So I had two stuck on one like board and the other stuck on the other, on another board. And then for the bouquet, I went with kind of like, I don't know, I kind of went rainbowy with this set of cards. With the bouquet, I used like cadmium yellow, cadmium red pale hue, alizarin crimson, and ultramarine blue, and then like sap green for the leaves. So kind of like a warmer color palette. And then I didn't really like how it looked on like the bright background, because I think to have a slight background, I used like burnt sienna and then like yellow ochre on one. I can't remember which though. And yeah, I really didn't like it on the stark background, so I just went in and just filled in the whole background with yellow ochre for the bouquet. But I did like the brighter background for the floral wreath. So the colors for that is some lemon yellow, viridian, alizarin crimson, phthalo blue, and then I mixed alizarin crimson and phthalo blue for purple. And yeah, that's it really. So yeah, once I did all the painting, again it's the same with like the white highlights. What I did though, I didn't add any details with watercolor. I just kind of strengthened the color blobs, and then I added all the detail with the white gouache. It looked especially good with like the bouquet because it was on such a like a dark background. And again, I added the gold same way, added dots, and then took the washi tape off to reveal the finished painting. And then I made the cards. I didn't film that. I was just kind of like in and out of the camera's view so much. It just wouldn't have made sense. But it was really simple. I attached the paintings to the card base with clear photo corners, kind of like what you would use, I guess, in a photo album or something, so that they can be easily like popped out of the photo corners and framed if the receiver wants to. And then I made some sentiments stamped and wrote sentiments on tracing paper, which I then cut out, and some of them were stuck straight into the painting, like the bouquet, and I think the floral wreath was stuck onto the painting. And I did that because it wasn't like really in the way of the painting, so I didn't mind too much. But the rosy posies would have gone straight over the painting, and I didn't want that to be stuck straight on, so I stuck that to the card base with some red double-sided tape. And so once you like pop the painting out of the photo corners, you can just slide it out and it doesn't have the sentiment on it. And I wrote the sentiment with Uniball, not Uniball, Unisignal? Wait. Yeah, Uniball or Unipin, sorry, brush marker, because that dries permanent and it works really well on like a slippery surface. It won't smudge once it dries. And then on the back, like behind the sentiment, I use a white paint pen to be able to make it pop from the background. And yeah, that's pretty much it. For the card bases, I just kind of like doodled some like patterns around the edge, like just add a border so it just kind of stands off, because since the border of the paintings is white, it's just useful to have that kind of like black doodle border around. And that's pretty much it. So you'll see the finished cards at the end of this, and I will chat to you guys in a bit. So, I'm not sure if I mentioned earlier in the vlog, but I wanted to make some ephemera packs to have available for purchase at the workshop I had coming up, the Mixed Media on Burlap workshop. I like to have a few different like art mediums, supplies, kits, that kind of thing available, so especially for people who are completely new to it and they may not have their own supplies. It's useful to have like learned something that day and then be able to just like kind of hit the ground running if you wanted to, if you get your own like supplies quite quickly. So I thought I'd make some ephemera packs because I have a lot of stuff. I know I won't be able to use them all up, so I've always wanted to like, well, not always, I've been wanting to do ephemera packs for a while, so I thought now is the perfect time. So yeah, you just saw me like set up some book papers and like music sheet paper, and all of that book paper, well, at least the majority, like 95%, from pretty old books. I get them like from like Oxfam, is like the books that are going off to recycle. So, and I tend to use the covers for junk journals. So when I got the books, I have a whole like block of pages that I'm not going to be able to go through because I've bought a few books. So yeah, a lot of them are quite vintage, or some of them are just kind of like books that I've picked up or been given. Like there's this really big dictionary. I think it's like a English to German dictionary or something, that someone gave me. So that was quite big sheets. So I thought I would add that too. And yeah, so I have like book paper, music sheets, and now you just seeing me like tie together a bunch of decorative papers like magazines, page scans, deco paper, like misprints from my deco paper pad, like pretty cardstock I've painted on, some paper doilies, all sorts. Yeah, all sorts. And then I also have like a little like pack of ephemera bits, like old playing cards, embellishments that I made myself, that I don't really use more, so I added that. Again, a few more misprints, like stickers, that kind of thing, index cards. And then the majority of the packaging is actually like recycled, so you can see I'm like making a little pouch, and that's out of tracing paper, and I use tracing paper to package the kit supplies for the pocket journals. And I tend to have like a bunch of weird offcuts, but I don't want to throw it away, and I thought this was a perfect time to use them up. So I just use like all the offcuts to make the little pouches and make the little like kind of belly bands for the book paper and music sheet like pack. And then I tied together the fabric scraps and the decorative like papers with some like twine and like really thick thread. And the fabric scraps again, from when I've made like my upcycled denim pouches, and I have a bunch of like bits that I can't really use for anything but might be useful for like embellishments, some twine, that like a kind of roll of yarn. I got that from someone, I think from someone else's D-stash, and it's just so small. I know I'm not going to use it in like something like a crochet project, so I thought it was perfect. It was just enough for the 6 ephemera packs I was making, so that worked out great. And I'm just like putting them all into a file folder. I thought that was perfect just because you can use the file folder for something else. There's no holes or anything in it, so you can use that to hold files if you want to, or something else. And then if people like kind of like want to look at the pack, it's really easy to see through. And I just didn't really want to buy anything new. The whole point of the ephemera pack is to use things I already have. So I already had these really nice thick file folders from Wilko's, actually really nice. I'm guessing they still sell them. So yeah, and then I just like secure everything with this like decorative clear tape. Well, I guess it's not clear if it's decorative, but it's basically like sellotape, but it's got a pretty pattern on it, so I thought that would look cute. To stick it on top, it's really nice and easy to come off. And yeah, that's the ephemera packs. I have a few left over, so they'll all be on my shop, my international shop, Store Envy, and then my website for my UK buyers. So all of that, as well as like my art mediums like the texture paste, chalk primer, stuff like that, that'll all be on my shop and website. And yeah, so let me know what you think. I really like these packs, actually. I kind of After making them, I was like, my gosh, like I want this. But yeah, this, I have enough stuff. So yeah, I'm really glad that people liked it, and I sold a few. So I hope that the buyers get to have lots of fun with these ephemera packs. Alright, so I know I probably haven't spoken to you guys face to face for the majority of this vlog. Sorry about that. I was just so busy with everything. I just wanted to try and film whatever I could. So I thought I would just show you what I've been up to this week. I think it's probably coming up to the end of the vlog, so I'll just show you what I did this week. And yeah, so one of the things I did this week were to make some ephemera packs for the workshop I have coming up this Saturday, the mixed media on burlap canvas one. So I made 6 of these ephemera packs. You probably saw them in a reel. And yeah, so I tend to like to have some like kind of art kits, art supply things available at the workshop. So if the people who attended wanted to say kind of get right to creating but don't have a bunch of supplies, they might be able to pick some up at the workshop. So this one I'll have ephemera packs which are new. I'll have some like kind of mediums like chalk primer, texture paste, clear chalk primer, all the ones that I make and use myself. And I'll have the pocket journal kits, and then like if I have stuff like junk journals or deco pad, yeah, decorative paper pads in stock, I would also have those at the workshops as well. So yeah, I just thought I would do these up, especially since I didn't have any decorative papers. I thought it'd be nice to have some of ephemera packs, and they just include like a bunch of book paper, music sheets, fabric scraps, ephemera like cards, like plain cards, decorative papers, kind of like paper doilies, some yarn, some twine, stickers, some words, all sorts in here. So it's quite a full pack. And yeah, it was nice to kind of go through the stash and put some stuff in, because especially when it comes to book paper, when I make a journal, I got the books, I got the books of the pages, and then I have this whole wad of book paper, and like I can't get through all of that. So it's just nice to be able to know that they'll be getting used somewhere. And if you're wondering, yes, whatever like don't sell at the workshops, I do have available at my market stores, and I'll also put the what doesn't sell on my website as well. So I will be editing this vlog after the workshop and the market, so I will make sure and put on the screen if there are still any ephemera packs in stock, and like any mixed media mediums, and the new pocket journals that I made. I finished this month, yeah, a lot happened this month, so I can't really keep track. But yeah, anything that you've seen in this vlog and whatever's still left in stock, I will put up on the website. Yeah, so something else that I did this week, I made this. This is the canvas that I'll be showing everyone how to make. And what I tend to do is I have like 3 stages. Well, not 3 stages. What I'll do is I'll have multiple canvases and just do kind of each stage so that they can see the progression. Yeah, so this is the finished one. I won't show you the other stages just because I want to keep that exclusive for the workshop, because that's what they're paying for. But yeah, I just thought I would show you this because I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with it. I think it looks quite cute. It was kind of quick. Well, quickish. I mean, quick for me, I guess. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. I will close off the vlog because I don't think I'll be able to fit anything else in except for like maybe some like clips from the market and maybe some like from the workshop, maybe, who knows, that I have this weekend, because we're kind of reaching the end of the month and I'll need to edit. So I will sign off now. So thanks for watching the vlog. I hope you enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Click the notification bell if you haven't already. I upload a podcast and a studio vlog in the month, as well as a bunch of shorts like throughout the month, just as like little extras, so you can kind of see like really quick time lapses of some things that I've done through the month. And yeah, I think that's it. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys next month. Bye.